And I think you bring up a lot of good points about the government and how they've handled our nation as far as homelessness and stuff goes. Really encouraging, I think, really encouraging people to understand that it's important for us, it's important for all of us as adults, as voters, to take responsibility for our nation, because none of this is going to change if we don't. And that means we have to vote. You know, if we don't, we're going to end up with another Donald Trump presidency. And
Let's not even
that's
say
something
their
I think
names. Don't even say they're not even,
that
they're not here. We're
I
just
can tell you
we're
that
creating
scares the hell out of.
we're creating a solution, a timeline for you where Davi and Susanna Tanner are at the leadership of your nation, and you don't have to submit yourself to a lower frequency of society anymore.
Exactly.
It's not necessary. You don't even have to
There's
think about these things. Media has tricked us into believing that this is the only way that's possible, that we have to live in deplorability. We have to live in low thinking about society. We have to live in something because it's been marketed to us. Well, that's not true. And so we're here to present another way, and we're here to stand for you. Are you going to hear us? Are you going to change your regular way of being so that we can get to a new place?
Exactly. And we need to get to a new place to protect our people, to protect our future, to protect our nation. We have to
Right.
change.
Right.
And I think a lot of people really realize that. And I think that's really part of why our nation is so divided right now, because people are waking up and they're realizing that there are things that are not okay, and they're starting to take action for it. And I'm really, really hoping that our nation wakes up even more, because we really need it.
Yeah.
And having the conversation today, having a conversation about homelessness, that's a start. That's definitely a really big start. People around every big city I've ever been in, really, you can see the homeless population. And it's really time for us to care about the rest of our nation. We can't just stand by and watch others suffer. In order for us to show our children how they can build a better future for themselves, we have to be the example. And this is one of the ways that we can be the example.
Right. Right. So just before we wrap up, I just want to say, we are 3 days out now from almost two now towards the general election. We are also presenting what's called the Human First America presidential vote, founded by the Declaration of American Human Governance. So right now, we basically have an electoral system that does not respect the American voter. Not only, at the polls where people are being turned away because who knows what, or not, in Washington State, the ballot boxes are being destroyed currently. We have to actually create a verifiable vote so that we as a people have a national conversation about our nation's leadership. And so at buydavi.com/DAHG, you can sign the Declaration of American Human Governance, which essentially says that Americans will control our own government, not corporations. I'm not sure if how deeply everyone knows on your page, but we are dealing with corporations. The Democratic Party and the Republican Party are private corporations with private goals that have nothing to do with any American moral or humanitarian effort. So making sure that you have an independent presidential leadership is going to make sure that you have humans representing human interests. And we have to get back to that in order for us to have any expectation of ever having any type of humanitarian focus to our living.
Absolutely.
So
I
I'm
think
going to be
it's
releasing a speech called "The Movement of a Few Clicks" tomorrow, and we are also going to be having another presidential debate with I forgot the name of it, Uplifting Humanity Unified Platform debate tomorrow with a couple of other presidential candidates. So these next few days are going to be filled with motivation, determination, and new conversations. And we're looking forward to incorporating you into that conversation, because the government should feel like you are involved, not that you are a suggestion, not that you are turned away, not that you are ignored, but that you are an actual part of the conversation. So reach out to us, bydavi.com, and Susanna Tanner and Davi for President 2024. We are moving forward and we're moving higher.
Yes, we are. All right. That is all for today.
Awesome.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for inviting me to your fireside chat in honor of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. We are in a depression, and we have to really think about it that way. And so your chats are not only timely, but they are really necessary for the types of conversations we need to be having as a nation right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right.
All right.
Thank you, everyone, for your time, and may our path lead to peace and prosperity. And we can stop recording.